Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot. My name is Harmony. Hello. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and thank you for being here with me. I started out by giving you a couple of messages off top that Spirit really wants you to hear, and then we're going to go a little bit deeper into the tarot portion of your reading. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. You guys got the woman holding the coin. So when I pull the woman holding the coin, or at least the energy that I'm getting for you, Gemini, is that some of you could be focused a lot more on your independence. I feel like a lot of you are focusing more now on yourself and what brings you security, happiness, abundance. It's just a focused on your overall stability as a whole, your spiritual stability, your mental, your emotional stability. And your financial, stability. I feel like a lot of you are just really focused on yourself at this time. And it's not selfish. It's just, really starting to choose yourself for a change. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are in that energy. If you're not in that energy, you're getting ready to shift into that energy, or the message is that you should start to shift into that energy. Okay, Gemini? You also could be getting, at this point in time here, Gemini, some intuitive downloads, some higher awareness, consciousness, energy coming into your crown chakra here, okay? I'm sorry about the lighting. I got my window open. But this is Archangel Uriel here. And when she comes in, she's trying to, raise your higher awareness, your higher consciousness. And a lot of you could be feeling that at this time, right? It's some things that are making more sense to you. You're maybe more clear on what it is that you want to be focused on and what you want to do. If you're not in that energy, because that's the energy you guys should be in, your world, Gemini, is getting ready to change in some way, or it already has, right? For some of you with this World card being here. So some of you maybe have took some significant steps in a different direction when it comes to your life. Some of you have ended relationships. Some of you have started new jobs. Some of you are starting new identities. You're changing habits. There's a whole new world. And when you pull the World card, Gemini, if you haven't done this, Spirit again is calling you and saying there's a whole big world out there. Do not limit yourself to where you have always been and what you've always known. It's a whole big world out there for you to grow in and to explore. And they're sending you blessings and new opportunities for you to, go down these new avenues here. All right. I smile because that's lovely energy to have, Gemini. So as advice, like I said, I'll give you a little advice off top that Spirit wants you to know as you go through your journey. If you get off track, or you start focusing, or if you start thinking that you're falling behind, if you start feeling like, I don't know, the world is caving in on you, or if you start thinking about all the negative things before you think about, the grateful things, this card came out for you to remember to have gratitude. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you that they want you to look at everything that you've already accomplished in your life and everything you have already overcame in your life. And they also want you to show up in your everyday life with this kind of on your mindset to continue to move you down a new path where you are going to be more in alignment with financial abundance, health, love, and everything that you want in your life, okay? So you have to stay in the energy and the mindset of appreciation and gratitude, of knowing who you are and appreciating yourself and others, and appreciating ultimately God for always guiding you and directing you down the right path here, Gemini, okay, for some of you. So to align yourself even higher to the new opportunities that are coming, because you do have new opportunities coming here. They want you to be in the mindset of tenderness and gratitude, okay? So let's go ahead and get deeper into the tarot portion of your reading here, Gemini. You have the Five of Cups. Again, I'm sorry, I do have the Five of Cups here too. So you do have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here. So again, this is telling me that some of you have left something behind, something that wasn't good for you or for your highest good. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a job that wasn't paying you enough or making you feel seen or validated here with the Five of Pentacles. This could be a particular relationship that you continue to deal with that you had some struggle, or there was no appreciation for what you put into the relationship. Either way, somewhere, somehow, you guys have walked away from something here, or you have lost something here, because some of you have lost something as well. You could have lost a friend, a friendship, a relationship, something. I feel a loss here for some of you with this Five of Cups here, because there was some sadness to it. And whatever you had to like release or walk away from or say goodbye to, or need to, because some of you are in a process where you need to do this, right? You know, but some of you who have already done this, you have done that, right? You have walked away from something that was no longer for your highest good, something that was no longer serving you, or you have walked away from feeling like you weren't gonna keep allowing yourself to feel less than, okay? And that could be in any avenue. In the past here, Gemini, I do have the heartbreak card again. Again, this is telling me that you have suffered some kind of loss here, or you had some kind of breakup or an ending or a closing. We did just have a closing out of a chapter here with the blue moon. So some of these energies are still here, where things that you maybe haven't dealt with is coming back up to the surface in order for it to go ahead and get out of your system and close out a cycle completely. Some of you are experiencing now. Some of you have already experienced this, where this is things just closing out of your life right now. And you're also in the process of healing this from the past as well. These are things that from the past, maybe it's things you dealt with for a long time or tolerated for a long time. These are even your own personal habits that you were dealing with for a long time and you were making excuses for them. But this is all about healing here. This is the Star card. Some of you, real quick, could also be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, another air sign. So that could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. And some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a fire sign here as well for some of you, okay? But this Star card is about healing here, and this is in your past position with this heartbreak card. So you're in the process of healing, maybe some kind of loss or some kind of ending, or a cycle, or a closure out in your life at this time. And what I really want you to know, what you're really leaving behind, Gemini, if you are in the process experiencing some kind of loss or grief or kind of setback, disappointment, whatever it is for you, something you're walking away from. What you truly are leaving behind is this bad luck, okay? So I feel like for over a period of time, some of you Geminis maybe had a lot of struggles, a lot of things that in your past that you had to overcome, a lot of things you felt like you tolerated, and it was bringing you a lot of negativity because you were tolerating that for yourself. So when you tolerate less than behavior and any capacity for yourself, you are choosing bad luck, all right? So bad luck is what you're walking away from here. So you're moving into a new season, Gemini, where things are going to be more aligned for you. You're moving into a healing season where things are going to be more coming into flow and balance for you, whether that's financial, whether that's your overall health, your stability and security within yourself here. Okay, some of you, when it comes to particular partnership, because this keeps coming up for some of you, okay, not all of you, but the ones that you know where you're having maybe difficulties in a relationship, you already know about this, where there's some kind of partnership that's in question, because some of you, this is here. And this is in your present moment. So there is some kind of situation that you need to look at in a partnership, and you need to see it clearly. You still need to have compassion and tenderness, and because that is the direction you need to be moving in your life, period. But there's still something that you need to really look at when it comes to a partnership. Some of you are going to be going into a deeper partnership and building and working something together and creating something together. Others of you, this is where you need to look at a certain partnership that you're choosing to continue to keeping yourself in. And you also need to have compassion for yourself, and ask yourself, why do you keep yourself in certain partnerships that are not meant for your highest good, okay? And that's for some of you. And if that is the case for some of you, Spirit is saying that you need to take a leadership role here and kind of stand on your own integrity and remove yourself from certain partnerships that is not there for your highest good, okay? That's, you need to be moving away from that. Now, in the future position here, Gemini, where you guys are headed, you have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is a practical, brand new opportunity from the hand of God, the universe, offering you this brand new pathway here. Okay, so there's a brand new start getting ready to happen for you, that the spirit, that's why you have that World card here, that is saying that they're aligning you to your blessings and to your prayers and your manifestations here, Gemini. And with that Ace of Pentacles, it's the Nine of Cups. This is rewards. This is your wish fulfillment. Your cups runneth over. Again, the universe congratulating you and blessing you for being in the mindset of gratitude, of knowing what you have overcome, being in the mindset of gratitude, knowing that God has already put, you always have provided and been there for you. And when you start to think that way and align yourself with that energy, the rewards come in pouring in. When you take an opportunity to go down a new direction for yourself, when you choose better for yourself, Gemini. Sunshine. You have the Sun card. The Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. It highlights and emphasizes everything else around it. So with this being with the Ace of Pentacles and that Nine of Cups, I cannot tell you how amazing that energy is going to be for you, where you are headed, Gemini, once you take the steps to move in a better direction for yourself. When you choose yourself and when you choose gratitude and tenderness with yourself and appreciating yourself and knowing your boundaries for yourself and knowing what kind of love you deserve and what kind of support and security you deserve. When you remove yourself away from those things that are not aligned to you, you find yourself exactly where it is that was always meant for you, with the Happiness card and the Sun card here, okay? Gemini, that is what I have for you. You have some beautiful things headed into your direction. Please trust your intuition at this time. Please be tender with yourself and stay grateful for this. Even if people and things are moving out of your life, even if old habits are breaking down and you're having to rearrange and change yourself at this time, know that God is aligning you somewhere beautiful, okay, to this Sun, to this Happiness card. This is what I have for you, Gemini. Very beautiful reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated with you. I do feel like a lot of you are getting over a heartbreak too, or you're in a process of choosing yourself and something brand new for yourself here too. Whether from a relationship or just life itself and everything you've already overcome in your life, and every struggle has now put you in a position to, you know, really level up here and really have the sunshine you deserve here, Gemini. So please like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you for all your support. Until you're back here, bye for now.